I want to say, years ago, maybe 13, 14 years ago, I had the pleasure of working in hospice. And when I say the pleasure of working in hospice, though I worked in hospice throughout my nursing career, but I learned a lot in hospice and what is considered end of life care, but it brought so much life to me. It inspired me, though, again, I learned so much. Not only in my nursing career, but different things that I have done in my life, different jobs. I mean, hey, we can learn from going to the grocery store, right? If we allow ourselves, again, open ourselves up to the universe teaching us in different events, different occasions, uh, everything would be a life lesson, right? But in the beginning of my nursing career, my career in healthcare, I worked in hospice. And there is one thing among the many that had blessed my soul. And this is why I'm sharing, it's a reason why I'm sharing this story with you today. And I have talked to many other people, including my clients, about this to open them up. So let me tell you what happened. There was a person that I took care of, and when I would go and check in on this person, check on this person, care for this person, one of the things that I had to do was take their vital signs. Vital signs includes blood pressure, temperature, and respirations. Respirations is the inhalation and the exhalation of a person. Watching a chest rise, that represents how good or bad someone is breathing, but that's one of the ways of how we measure their vital signs, right? Signs of life, as they say. So I would go in and to get ready to care for this person. And on paper, and what I would see, it it would say that this person was no longer with us, that this person did transition, or this person, many may say, would say, had died. However, and I would check myself, right, just to make sure I was accurate, because there's a process with that when someone transitions. And you have to make sure, and you should make sure that you are reading and seeing correctly so you can, do the things that you need to do that's necessary, whether it's calling a doctor, the family, and the different paperwork that comes with it, and along with calling the person that is going to assist further in the life care, right? Each time this happened to me at least 3 times. Within these times that this would happen, when I would ready myself to turn to walk out the room, I would hear, and I would turn and I would see this person's chest rise. I kid you not. There's no science, there's no doctor, there's no one can ever convince me, tell me I did not see and hear and feel what I did. And first time it kind of caught me off guard, because I'm like, okay, again, let me make sure that I'm seeing this and hearing this correctly. So after that first time, some time I went on, maybe I want to say a week or so, because the different shifts that I would work, and I would have this person to care for. But it happened at least 3 times that I know of. So this person, I believe, brought themselves back to life. And to give some background of this person, when coming to end of life care, made a promise, you all, made a promise and consistently spoke and put that intention out there into the world, into the air, that they would not transition until a certain thing happened, and that being a baby that this person was waiting to be born into the world. Fast forward some months, and this baby, this child, this beautiful little soul was welcomed into the world. And that's when that person fully transitioned. I share this story with you all to to not only light up your soul, because let's not take it in as something morbid, because death, because I could talk about how death can be beautiful too, and I know that can be hard for some of us to take in. But again, because I worked in hospice and different, places, I had the pleasure of being able to experience people in the life care was a blessing to my soul. It brought me life. And if you all want me to make a video about that, and we could go further on, leave it for me down in the comments, and I would surely and gladly make that video and talk to you all about that. But in the life care, again, blessed me. It was a blessing to me as well as others that I work with. And to see this person will themselves, because again, without a doubt, I believe that's what this person did. This person put that intention out there to stay in this physical realm a little bit longer. And I share this story with you all to let you know how powerful your mind is. Oh my God. Our brains are so powerful. If we can really understand and just tap into it a little bit more, because our bodies, as beautiful as they are made, they are consciousness, you all, into the very cells. And how we talk about how we create, right? We create with our thoughts. We create with our beliefs. If you haven't heard of this term already, there is something called neuroplasticity or neuroplasticity. It is us creating and opening pathways in the brain. And in this, scientists say that neuroplasticity, from creating new thoughts, we have new experiences, right? And that we can mold the brain. So if we are able to mold our brain, and the body follows what the brain says because it goes from its instruction, just imagine what we can do when we shift our power, our thoughts, from the opposite. And what I mean by the opposite is the negative thoughts. And if you haven't seen my video already of how about positivity being toxic, and how that works, I'm not saying we would not have these thoughts, but our ability to focus in on them creates worlds, right? It creates and opens pathways as well. But if we shift that energy, we shift and we choose that power towards something positive, just imagine how different or better our lives can be. And like I said before with the story I shared with you, is to know and to really understand how powerful, because you have this power too. We all have it, you all. We all have this power. And that's all I wanted to share with you today. I want you to tap into your power. I want you to tap into that mighty consciousness that you have within here and use it to transform your life. It is so possible. Not only, again, for me, having the pleasure to witness this person will they sell back to life, that again inspired me, because it within me and touched my spirit to create even more life within within myself, for myself. And when I think of that, that comes to my memory, back to remembrance, it gives me new life. And that's why I wanted to breathe this life into you. Thank you all for this time and this space. Again, I am Nikki S. Salas, your spiritual guide, your wellness educator, where this channel is about teaching you to do more than exist, but find new ways to thrive. I wish you all well. To the next video or to the next time, goodbye.